we have a founding document that today representatives from each academy and from both campuses, they are going to put their John Hancocks on this document at the table at Center Court.
The whole idea behind our high school redesign, or one of the key animating ideas behind the high school redesign, is that we want to expand and strengthen the relevance of students' academic experiences to the world that they will be entering once they graduate. But we also need to give students real-world experience and relationships with folks who are in the world of work, who are in the world of public service, who are in the world of leading organizations and communities, so that they can say, that's me in 10 years.
A partnership with the Holyoke Public Schools is extremely important to the Holyoke Gas and Electric. And actually, through our Cadet Engineering Scholarship, we have many of our senior team that have actually gone through the Holyoke Public Schools and got the Cadet Engineering Scholarship and then gone on to work at the Holyoke Gas and Electric. So the Holyoke Public Schools has made a great impact on our organization throughout the years. So every year we have the environmental science, the AP Environmental Science class from Holyoke High School come down here for a tour. They get to see the wonderful things that are happening in renewable energy here at the Hadley Station, where we're generating a lot of the electricity for the city of Holyoke. And many of those students go on to apply for our Cadet Engineering Scholarship, which is a scholarship for 4 years throughout college for students who are pursuing engineering. And it's really a wonderful scholarship that helps the students decide kind of what they want to do and what path they want to take in engineering. And it also helps the Holyoke Gas and Electric kind of build our employee base of engineers. Many of the engineers on our senior staff have come through this program, and they're products of the Holyoke Public Schools, which is a wonderful, wonderful partnership.
We're so fortunate to have partnerships from within Holyoke and the broader Western Mass community. Really, the academies are designed to ignite students' motivation to learn and sustain their energy to persevere. And so the partnerships really provide this perfect opportunity to have hands-on learning experiences so that you can really see what different career opportunities would be. That a lot of the jobs that our students, our 14 and 15-year-olds will have when they're 25, 35, 45 don't even exist today. Giving students the skills that they need to think critically, problem solve, and adapt to situations. We're really at the forefront of innovation.
Well, my name is Lily Rajic, and I'm currently a senior research scientist at Northeastern, but I'm a chief science officer for a nonprofit organization, Pioneer Valley Coral and Natural Science Institute in Hadley. We are a nonprofit organization that brings together different projects that are all aimed to support educational programs for high school students, specifically in STEM fields, so more specifically natural sciences. Through that, we partnered with Holyoke Public Schools to help in redesigning the curriculums in natural sciences, include more of project-based learning and guidance for teachers to implement those different real-life problems and projects that students can work on and get more engaged in STEM in general and understand sciences better, because science careers offer a lot of excitement and a lot of interesting and dynamic career, but on the other side it also offers careers that are financially more stable, and that's something that I can say from my own experience, including more diverse body of students into sciences and STEM in general is something that is really needed. Students will be able to come to our facility and learn about coral propagation and learn about different businesses and different research that they can do, and also will provide opportunities for other project-based learning and internships for not just high school students but also for students, undergraduates from local colleges as well.
Redesign is really exciting for the city. You know, we're focusing on a pathway for every student, and high school students in particular, it's important they discover what they're passionate about and how to connect that to a potential future career as they make a decision about college or career or future vocational training. And I think the community partnerships are so important because, you know, people can see themselves in other jobs. So whether it's the job shadowing, working with the Chamber of Commerce, we had a group of students in here the other day.
Sometimes we can all remember that we were once students, and They need to have experiences, and what better way to experience the world in their own communities? And so we're trying to build those relationships and help them to think through the careers they would really like to get into. And this helps them explore those careers and maybe make changes or stick with something they really like that they saw. So it's really helping them explore careers and path choices for their future. We bring people together so that they can be successful and build their networks to be successful. And so all we're doing with Holyoke Public Schools as well is helping the students build a network right in their own community, just like we're doing with the businesses here.
Not everything happens in a classroom, not all learning happens in the confines of a school. And to get the young people out into the community, getting to know what's happening in the city and how they can play a role in our community's improvement, I think helps open their mind to their own futures.
As part of the redesign plan, Dr. Dreik had outlined that 33% of all Holyoke Public School graduates would be earning some sort of early college credit. That might be in a dual enrollment course, or it might be in an early college experience. And so HCC's been really delighted to be a partner, a strong partner with Holyoke Public Schools in that endeavor. We already have a robust dual enrollment program with Holyoke Public Schools where students from Holyoke North and Holyoke South come up to the Holyoke Community College campus and take college courses. We're now expanding that to early college, and this allows students an opportunity to become immersed in the college experience for students who might not otherwise think of college for themselves. So beginning in the 10th grade year, they're beginning this early college experience where they get wraparound supports from Holyoke Public Schools instructors and Holyoke Community College faculty. So students get an opportunity to earn a minimum of 12 college credits, which in this day and age, it's a huge cost savings for the students and their families.
I head up the project management organization, so each of these at the top is the name of one of my project managers. There are so many things that you can learn in school that are kind of theory, if you will, and when you see it in practice and you see somebody who's doing it, it helps to give you something to drive toward instead of just something theoretical. On the reverse job shadow day, kind of tell people where I came from. I think I have a success story, and I wanted to share that with the students and hopefully inspire somebody who isn't sure what path they're going to take. Also to talk a little bit about how you can maybe train for one particular path like I did being a high school history teacher and end up with a completely different career like I did in IT consulting.
Thinking up your own ideas, you can focus on structure so that when you get to college, you have structure down.
And I would encourage you to think about audience purpose and genre for each of those and how that changed for you.
So Westfield Promise starts in a student's junior year. In their junior year, they take 2 stretch courses, which is a semester-long college course stretched throughout the entire high school year. They take their composition, co-taught by a high school English teacher and a college English professor, and they also take a world history, co-taught by a Holyoke High School history professor and a Westfield State history professor. Upon successful completion and college readiness stamp of approval, their junior year, they're then eligible to take 2 classes on Westfield campus their senior year. So they graduate with a total of 12 college credits. They also get the opportunity to early apply to Westfield if they so choose, and get preferential acceptance if they choose to go there. But even if they don't go there, the act of applying to the school really helps them as they enter their senior year so they can apply to where they do have their mind set on.
I think one thing people can't underestimate is the partnership and the power of that in terms of having both 2 instructors in the room, in terms of helping students learn how to take risks. Some of it involves really sort of trusting your co-teacher and sort of knowing, okay, listen to what they're saying. They're saying this is where these students are. And I would say that especially for the professors from the university, it's really important to recognize the ways in which the teachers help give us access to the students. I couldn't have done this. We couldn't have done it individually.